This video is not for sensitive viewers. We'd like to thank Viven for recounting his tragic story. One can only imagine the courage and bravery that's required to retell the story.
Good evening, guys. It's Viven Gounden. Just here to let you know what transpired on 3rd of June, this past Monday. The four of us, my family, were in our lounge just after 4 having early supper, and my son wanted to go out to catch some hail, so I took him out and we came back in, and we were looking through the glass sliding door, the wind, and I saw this image, a brown image circling around the side of my house. And I told my wife, look at my son's trampoline, that it's going to come and hit your vehicle. So she stood up and we looked outside. We saw Newtown shacks in the air, and in a sec or so, my son screamed for me, and I ran to cover him because I saw the ceilings falling, and I used my body as a shield for him, and left her there, and my mom-in-law was sitting right next to her. So in 1 minute, everything stopped, and I told my son, you stand here, you do not move. And I shouted out for my wife, and there was no response. So I was frantically looking through the kitchen, the dining room, and the lounge, and I couldn't find her. I just stepped out and I saw her legs, and there was multiple debris on her, and I removed, and then I saw, being a nurse, I checked for the pulse first, and I couldn't find the pulse, and then she gave me 3 gasps, and I couldn't even attempt to do a resuscitation because the jaw was broken, and we couldn't maintain an airway. I tried to make as comfortable as possible, and then it started to hail again with the rain. So our neighbors came across and helped us, covered me with 2 blankets. I went on my hands and my knees, covering my wife, to make it as comfortable as possible. Unfortunately, the road was very badly covered with all the debris, so we couldn't get any assistance with the paramedics or so. But they walked down, and we managed to move Ren to about a meter or so out of the house, and then the medic came and pronounced her dead. So it was really challenging for us to take her from the vehicle to the road because the water was backing up. It was also raining, and once the heavy rains come and the water back up, we won't be able to get out from the bottom of Rama Drive. So we managed to leave her to safer grounds, and we had to wait for forensic mortuary van to come for her because of the circumstances of the death. House is completely gone. There's no roof. The bricks were actually flying in the tornado. So I'm just assuming that one of those bricks hit her and she died instantly. It's hard to go back to the house as such, because every time you go there, I'm picturing my wife, because I found her in that state. It's so we've now gotten a temporary shelter at my wife's sister's home in Yandras Heights, in Yandras Crescent in Fairbraes. Obviously, we can't go back to that house, and all the furniture and appliances, everything have been destroyed. So yeah, that's where I am at currently.
If you'd like to assist Viven and his family in any way, you can contact him directly on his number on 083 330 0830. That's 083 330 0830.